What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Seattle Kraken's franchise mode. And we had a pretty good offseason acquiring good depth moves, good depth pieces for our team. And it actually did pay some dividends too, because when I went to go ahead of the lines, we now have at least a +1 on each line. And we're going to have a surprise first line center, everyone. From the AHL, I called up Isaiah Ratcliffe. I know you guys probably aren't going to agree with me on this. 78 overall, fourth line role, but the guy has potential, and he plays well alongside Hurdle and Hossein, giving him a +5. So don't really see him as a 78 overall. See him more of as like an 83 overall. So it's kind of like if we had Dominic Kubalik up on the first line. So it's not as awful as some of you guys might actually think it is. And it actually bumps Tomas Hurdle up to a 91 and Joshua Hossein up to an 89. So that is a very beastly first line, if I did have to say so myself. Second line with a +3, we got Dominic Kublik over on the right wing with Alex Galchenyuk and Jaden Schwartz just unable, just slightly outside that +5 category. I'm probably going to say it's probably because of Alex Galchenyuk, because having two X's, or Jaden Schwartz having that one X there. That's really the difference. I think if we had one more just neutral or green, it would be a +5. On our third line, we're going to have Jake DeBrusk with Blake Coleman and Alexander Radulov. And our fourth line is going to be Alexander Steen with Juhar Kaharia and Sonny Milano. Defensively, we're going to be looking at with like this: Miguel Sergachev with Justin Schultz. We're +0, +3 for Jonas Brodin and Jake Bean. And then on the third pairing, it's going to be Noah Hulsen with Sami Niku. And as for the special teams, we are actually pretty nice. Again, power play looking beastly. If we do not have one of the best power plays in the league at the end of this year, I'm going to be extremely hurt. Four-man power play, a little bit of a drop-off for the chemistry-wise, but still +1 all around, good enough. Penalty kills, no minuses, all right? This is what we were trying to avoid, was any minuses on the penalty kill. So against +4s, we just got 0 and a +1, and then this is where we get a -1 over on the fourth line with Kahari, Yulson, Niku, Coleman, Brodin, and Schultz. But I moved Coleman, Brodin, and Schultz down to the second pairing just to try to counteract and hopefully give them the less playing time than they actually need. Scratch players are going to be Ryan Reeves, Calvin DeHaan, and Dennis Gurianov. And goaltending-wise, we are going to have Jacob Markstrom and Alexander Gorgiev. But here's the thing. We're actually starting this episode off with a trade. We are actually going to be trading Alexander Gorgiev alongside Dennis Gurianov. All right. Both of them are gone. They have 1 year left on their deal. And Michael DiPietro is actually listed as a backup goaltender. And since Gurianov is not listed as a starter, we might as well get rid of him and allow Michael DiPietro to grow and help his development along. So let's get rid of not DiPietro, with Gorgiev here. There you are. And then right wing, Dennis Gurianov. And you guys are probably wondering, where are you sending him? And that's where it actually gets interesting. We had to find a team with salary cap compliant that actually wanted both of them. And I was thinking the Calgary Flames. I was really thinking the Calgary Flames. Yeah, we have to deal with them. But I don't look at with Fleury here, Marc-Andre Fleury as their goaltender. They have nothing. I don't think we have to worry about Calgary whatsoever. So we're just gonna. Oh, they don't want to get rid of a third. Never mind. We're not going with Calgary. Let's see. Colorado, no. Nope. We need a team with salary cap. You only want one. The New Jersey Devils. That would be nice. Let's do 2/3. Be over 45 skaters, okay? And I'll take this guy. Defensive defenseman. Neither of them are really scouted. I mean, I'll take Ball, or should I take... Take Kevin Ball. Sure. Kevin Ball. 2/3 and Kevin Ball. Rejected, too far off, that's fine. Third and Ball, there we are. And then call up DiPietro. Perfect. So we get Kevin Ball, a defenseman, prospect. All right. That's good. That's good. I needed to make the sacrifice to get rid of him so I could call up. Oh man, DiPietro. Call him on up. Perfect. Go to edit lines now. Yep. Edit lines. Come right on over to goalies and DiPietro. Perfect. And then go down to the minor league and put Blomqvist in as Joel Blomqvist as the backup. Perfect. Perfection. So we got the goaltender situation figured out. Oh, that's right. I actually can call up another winger too, can't I? That's right, I can. Let's put rid of Ball. Perfect. And then we got to call up probably a winger. Luff, Richie. Let's call up Brett Ritchie. Yeah, he's got the veteran status, so we'll call up Richie. Edit lines. Oh, God, now we got to edit the AHL lines, don't we? Yeah, fourth line, Richie. Grab you. And we will put Sartini Virtanen two-way there on the fourth line. There we go. Perfect. So our AHL looks good. Our NHL looks good. Let's get into contract extensions. Does anyone want any contract extensions? DeBrusk, Schultz, LaJoie. Lavoie definitely needs to get a contract extension. And we can get him 3 years for the exact same asking price. Two-way contract for 3 years. I would be perfectly content with that. Minor league deal for 3 years. That'll actually save us. And he actually wants less money than what he's asking for now. So that's good. Gagne and Cirelli. Gabriel Gagne's medium. Cirelli, Cernak. We could probably replace him. LaJoie. Probably replace him too. Justin Schultz would be nice, and Jake DeBrusk I think we might want to keep too, but we're going to wait for later down on the road. Jacob Markstrom. Yep, we want to sign this guy doing section. He's making $5.8 million right now. And he's asking for 6. So that's not that steep of a price. 3-year contract, bring him until he's 35, 36. He can play that backup role if he starts to digress for Michael DiPietro. I think that would be perfectly fine. Jacob Markstrom, he'll be here from the start of the Seattle Metros. Not Seattle Metros, the Seattle Kraken franchise mode. And he can retire as a Seattle Kraken, maybe having to go down into the AHL, but he will be with us for the entire series. I'm at least anticipating. But now we can get on into the season. Now can't we? Yes, we can. I did go already, and I did do the scouting. Raphael Lavoie decides to accept. Perfect. Jacob Markstrom accepts. All right, so I did go in and view the draft class, and I sent out scouts to go and get the players that I want. So hopefully we do have a good in-depth scouting report for this upcoming draft as well. Seattle's Justin Schultz is fully healed. Just continue. He hasn't been taken out yet. Our team, though, not performing great. Finishing the preseason 4-3. We started off rough, though. 6 goals against, 3 goals against, 5 goals against. And then we started to get some goaltending and defense underway. So I guess knocking off the rust. Good. It's good to knock off the rust. Tomas Hertl plus 8 points. He's got 8 points. Perfect. That's what I like to see, Tomas. Hosang with 6. And where is our man Ratcliffe, actually? Oh, my God. Ratcliffe with only 1, but he is a plus 2. 1 point. Wow, Tomas Hertl carrying the team with 8. Oh, he's going to be so good. I'm so happy we got him to an extension. I mean, $10.6 million, and if we look at him with that plus 5 chemistry, he is a 91 overall. I think it was perfectly acceptable to give him that type of paycheck. Let's take a look at morale, see if we can maybe assign a captain. Josh Ho-Sang is the only leader. I think we should give him the C. He's been with us. Again, he's been a guy who's been with us since the beginning. We drafted him. He's constantly been putting up big numbers. I think Ho-Sang should get the C. Not Brodeen. Nope, not Brodeen. Joshua Ho-Sang should get the C. We'll give an A to Galchenyuk. And we will give an A... Schultz. We'll give an A to Schultz as well. Yeah, those will be our captains for this upcoming season. That sounds good to me. So we got our first ever actual assigned captain, Joshua Ho-Sang, coming on after the preseason of year number 3. And now for the first game at home, already assigned the scouts. Don't need to worry about that. I will take a look and show you guys the draft class, though. Just so you guys can take a look here. So, this is what we're looking at. So, it looks to be another kind of deep, well, early deep anyways. Yeah, if you got a top 10 pick, you're pretty much a guarantee to get an NHL medium elite star player. Any gems but left, so it's kind of similar to last year's then. Alright, goaltenders. Sort by potential. Possibly Tate Guria. Possibly a medium elite. Scout you. Yep, make sure to get that, and then I need to scout you for your potential and comparison as well. Perfect. So now that we're getting on up to the start of year number 3 against the Toronto Maple Leafs, it's probably time that we get into it. I'm actually going to be commentating over this time, so those guys who know how I am, we usually jump on in, watch the full game, and I put a regular commentator on for hockey. So we're actually just going to be watching the third period. We're going to quick sim up to the third period. Sonny Milano scoring on Greiss, but Willie Nylander scoring on DiPietro. DiPietro getting the starting nod. Blake Coleman scoring on Thomas Greiss. Good. Seattle starting things off right 2-1. Going into the end of the first. We're going to be able to carry it on over. Power play. No. Austin Matthews going to score on a power play. Tying the game up before the end of the first. 2-2 game. Okay. DiPietro is in net. That is a very interesting decision. And it kind of scares me because now I think Markstrom got hurt. I don't know why we would have DiPietro to start the season, but I mean, keep on going. Power play Seattle, long one. We going to score, boys? No, we're not, but we did get a lot of shots on net. Greiss, though, just bailing them out. Austin Matthews scoring his second of the day on DiPietro. 3-2 game going into the end of the second. 4 minutes remaining. Seattle going to be able to score? No, we are not. So heading on into the third, we are down 3-2. Shots 25-20 for Seattle. And come on, boys. Let's bail DiPietro out. Let's get him a win for his first ever NHL game, at least with us. Let's jump on into this. And here we are, our home opener, year 3. Come on, Ratcliffe, win this face-off, boy. There you go. So Ratcliffe, our first look at him, he wins a face-off, looking mighty impressive. Doesn't look like he doesn't belong out there at the moment. Matthews passing over to Nylander. Nylander over to Marner. Marner over to Matthews, as now he's coming in. Poke checked off the puck. Ratcliffe over to Ho-Sang. Ho-Sang trying to find somebody. Out front, 1T save. Morgan Riley rolling out left. Skating on up, passing to Nylander. Nylander over to Marner. Marner posts off the puck. Schultz now with it. Skating up. Pass in the middle to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe. Oh, puts the puck off sides. That's not your fault, Ratcliffe. Tomas Hertl stepping off sides. Buddy, come on. As now both teams putting out their second line. See, maybe our second line going to come in clutch, and we start this one with a loss. So here comes Toronto the other way. Hit off the puck. Sergachev, missed pack, but Hyman stick lifted. Now it comes Kublik. Come on, makes a cut to the center to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk, low shot blocked. Now Hyman skating the other way. Coming down the sideboard, poked. Sergachev to Schwartz. Schwartz to Brodin. Brodin to Kublik. Kublik to Schwartz, poked off the puck. And Maglin for Toronto. Coming on in, out front, Hyman, low shot, no goal. Hyman with the rebound. Maglin hit off the puck. Galchenyuk over to Kublik. Kublik going to dump that in. And we might see a line change here. It's now not Seattle. Toronto's coming the other way. Big hit there. Come on, hit him off the puck. Nice job, Kublik. Pass it up, pass it up. Over to Bean. Jake Bean trying to cut the defense over to Coleman. Coleman up top to Kublik. Kublik blocks. His shot was blocked. Muzzin now. Pinned up against the boards. Liljegren up over to Hyman. Come on, Hyman over to Armia. Armia does a toe drag, trying to make some moves out front. No good. DiPietro going to cover that one-timer save. Seattle's not looking good. I have to admit, offensively, we're shooting it right into them. Toronto is playing to win, and they're playing really good defense. And I think it's because they don't have a star-studded goaltender. They actually have to block shots and play defense now. Coleman going to win the face-off, but Toronto's going to touch it first. Hulson skating now. Cutting to the right, going out wide, trying to find someone. Banks it off the boards to himself, over to Radulov. Radulov hit off the puck to the Brust. Oh, and he throws it all the way down the ice. Niku runs into the boards. Out front and off the post for Toronto. Uh-oh. Chiara over to Niku. Niku to Radulov. Radulov to Karia. Steen over to Yulson. Noah out front. Oh, no good. Noah again. Just too high. God, we had the pressure. The fourth line pressure. Damn it. We had it. We had it there. That was a chance. And we blew it. Fuck. Come on, boys. Put it in the back of the net. Fourth line magic. Hall now skating for Toronto over to Robertson. Passing over to Gianta, over to Boyle. Boyle shot, rebound, and scores for Toronto. Gianta scoring. Is that Steve? I don't think that's Steven Gianta. But Gianta getting some kind of milestone here. As Toronto now extends their lead by 2. Colin Gianta, first career goal against the Seattle Krakens. Congrats. Rebound goal on Michael DiPietro. This is going to hurt his confidence. It's going to hurt his confidence. Yulson, no stick lift, not battling him out front. That's on him for not playing good defense. But Gianta knowing where to be, scoring that one. As now Seattle has a much harder hill to climb, or a much steeper hill to climb. Now down by 2, 9 minutes remaining. Matthew wins it to Hall. Matthews over to Nylander. Nylander. Marner shot, no good. Sergachev over to Hurdle. Hurdle over to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe skating down, out front, 1T save. Matthews comes out with that. As now he's coming the other way, over to Nylander. Nylander poked off the puck, but keeps possession. Marner out front, no good. Ratcliffe up to Hurdle. Hurdle cuts to the center, cuts again, out front to Schwartz, and he scores! There it is, Schultz putting it between the 5-hole on Thomas Greiss, and he cuts the lead in half. There you are, boys. Ratcliffe getting his first points this season too, getting an assist. And the assistant captain, Justin Schultz, showing why he got the A, because he comes in clutch, baby. Just tapping it right on by Thomas Greiss there. And the score now 4-3, and that's giving us a little bit more hope here. 6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining, and Seattle can still in this. We can still come back. But Toronto coming in, Matthews Sergachev takes the puck off Matthews. Out comes Hurdle. Hurdle making some moves. Poked off the puck. Hurdle now pinned against the boards as Marner walks all away with it. Passing up to Matthews. Matthews coming down the side, looking for someone to pass to. Pass it over to Nylander. Nylander off to his defenseman, over to Matthews. Matthews to Nylander. Matthews back up to Dermott, to Muzzin. Muzzin to Marner. Marner in front of Matthews to Dermott. Dermott shot out wide. Muzzin out front, no good. Brodin has the puck. Now Brodin skates it, poked off. As now here comes Dermott the other way, as he gets caught up by Brodin. And now Brodin with the puck gets hit off. Boyle right on top of him, but Brodin's going to regain possession. Now passing it up to Milano. Milano over to Hosang. Hosang makes one miss out front. No good. And there is a delayed penalty on Toronto. Interference on Brian Boyle. As now Seattle gets a power play with just over 2 minutes remaining. Really roughing Brodin up. Didn't like that hit. And Boyle took it personally and took it into his own hands. And that's going to cost him. That's undisciplined play by the veteran guy. By the veteran. As Toronto's going to win it and dump it on into the Seattle zone. Bean passing it over to Coleman. Coleman. Throws it out front, but Riley picks it off. As now here comes Toronto the other way. Still not getting anything out of their zone. Radulov over to Coleman. Coleman cutting out wide. Over to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk toe drag. Trying to make a move. No good though. Saved by Grice. As Hyman now throws it out of the zone. Come on, boys. Radulov runs into the boards. Passing over to DeBrusk. DeBrusk over to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk toe drags. Gets poked off by Liljegren, and Liljegren now throws it down the length of the ice. A minute 30 remaining in this game. Radulov up to Galchenyuk, not to Galchenyuk, to Coleman, now to Galchenyuk. He's got it, toe drag, losing it. Tavares throws it down the length of the ice. Now a minute 20 remaining in there as we get a line change for Seattle. Galchenyuk up to Schwartz. Schwartz out front. Armia steals that puck away, coming down the other way. Short-handed opportunity. He shoots it out wide. Tavares out front to Armia. Armia shot, and DiPietro saves it, and he passes it on out to Hosang. Hosang over to Schwartz. Schwartz over to Hosang. Hosang walking in, toe drag over to Schwartz. No good. Hurdle up top to Bean. Bean cutting out. He makes it, tries to go 5-hole, no good. Muzzin throws it down the length of the ice. 45 seconds remaining. Radulov up to Hurdle, and they're pulling the goalie. And now it's going to be 6-on-4 here. Out front, 1T blocked. Muzzin with it. He throws it up the ice. 30 seconds remaining. Come on, Bean. Bean over to Galchenyuk. Over to Schwartz, and the power play's over. Oh, Schwartz makes the guy mix. Sergachev! No! Sergachev not able to put it home. 19 seconds. Liljegren passing it over to the rookie, I believe, who dumps it on into Seattle zone. Yulson over to Kubalik. Kubalik still with it. Hits off. Here comes Dermott. 5 seconds remaining. Robertson, Dermott. Still with it is Dermott. Yep. And that's going to be it, as Seattle is going to lose 4-3 in Toronto for the home opener. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. I mean, we started to get some momentum at the very tail end. We got a lot of skill guys. Did you see the moves that some of our guys were making? We just got to knock that rust off. The chemistry, they're getting used to each other. We got new lines. People are adapting from AHL to NHL speed. It's fine, boys. It's the beginning of the season. Don't take anything by it. We had our backup goaltender in anyways. You know, this doesn't show anything for what's going to actually happen this season. But I mean, we can get on up to the. Let's simulate the first month. Yeah, let's simulate the first month of the season. Yeah, there hasn't much time hasn't passed, so I don't want this to be too short. But tough first game. Tough first game. 4-3. Justin Schultz, though, getting that third goal for us. That was really clutch. That was a really nice goal, too, by him. Sergachev had a chance to tie it up for us. Just unable to do it. Let's keep on going. Next up is the Dallas Stars in Dallas. It's going to happen here. We're going to walk away 4-2 loss. Matt Luff, sore knee, October 23rd. 0-2. Justin Schultz out until November 7th. What the fuck, Schultz? Schultz is really injury prone. Put up Calvin DeHaan. Yeah, and we can... DeHaan, that's fine. That's fine. Up with Ottawa. We walked 6-2 victory. Nice job. Calvin DeHaan in a fourth for a third. Vetrano in a fourth. No thank you, Vancouver. Come on, Buffalo. This is where we need to start turning things around. Matt Luff can get back into the lineup. Yep, put him on in. I think it was for Peralt. I think he's supposed to be here. Yeah, 77, yeah. Yep, so Matt Luff back on that second line. Buffalo walk away with a win. 8-3 loss and a 5-2 loss. Anaheim now. Come on. Jake Bean now out until November 1st. Oh my god. Gonna have to go to roster moves. Our team, our defense especially, walking away with injuries, boys. We can't... Oh, we're having a rough start to the season. Our worst start to the season, too. Which really fucking sucks. Come on. Alright. Defensively in the system. And we'll call up Nesterov. Sergei Nesterov. Yep, call him on up. Edit lines. And put him defensively up. Oop. Kevin Ball. Perfect. Put him on in there. And let's take out Brett Ritchie for Nesterov. Get his little NHL action here. Anaheim, 2-1 victory. All right. Carolina, get another dub. Get another dub, please. Brodeen, no thank you. Get another dub. 2-0 loss, and Jake Beans get back. Okay. It's okay. It's all right. We're just having a rough start to the season. Nothing we can't fix. All right, it's nothing that we can't fix. What's the problem? Defensively, Jake Bean's a -4, -3, -4. I want to scratch Sammy. What if we put Nesterov here? It turns into a +3. So maybe we go Nesterov and Yulson for a little bit. Maybe that's the play. Or maybe put Nesterov up here with Sergachev, with Han. Get the... Hulson with Nesterov +3. Brodeen with Bean. It might have to be the play. Offensively, I mean, first line, yeah, -3, not great. Second line playing great. Third line, holy shit, our third line's letting way too many pucks in and they're not producing. Fourth line, though, coming in clutch. So we need to switch up our fourth line, our first two lines, really. Is what needs to happen. I'm not sure what we can really do. Maybe take Steen out. Substitute Steen for Ritchie. Get that plus. I don't know. Doesn't really play well. Maybe we put Ryan Reeves on that fourth line then. Yeah, let's give Reeves some action there on the fourth line with Kahara and Milano. Let's do that. Put Reeves on the third line with Coleman, DeBrusk, Radulov on the fourth line. If we're going to do that, then we might as well keep Steen out there. Yeah, just keep Steen out there. He'll be with DeBrusk, Coleman, Steen, Radulov, Kahara, and Milano. That's how we'll do the lineups for a little bit. Not the greatest. Worst. This is our worst start, 3-6. But Tomas Hertl, 10 points in 9 games. He's above a point per game. Right now, we're last place in our division, yeah. And it's actually starting to get a runaway for first place. I don't know. Actually, who's starting? They are starting Markstrom, right? They're not starting DiPietro. Like, Markstrom is actually starting with us. Goaltenders 4 and 5. They're getting split play time. Why? Why are they getting split play time? Oh my god. Whatever. All right, that's fine. I mean, as the season goes on, Markstrom should start to pull away from DiPietro. Hopefully, he starts to find his groove, doesn't digress too badly. But we need to make some changes defensively, probably on the bottom six. We might need to get rid of Sergachev, in all honesty. He doesn't really fit on any of our lines except for like the top six pairing. And for such a high overall, we could get a lot back for him. It might be good for us to actually move on from Sergachev, but that's a question for the next episode. So I'm gonna leave it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you didn't, I'm sorry for that. You should still subscribe because I'm sure I'm going to be getting better as time goes on. So until next time, guys, see you all later. Bye.